Hi, all you capable humans. It is Hannah here, and I am going to take you guys along with my Invisalign journey. Invisalign is something that I have wanted for a very, very long time. My top teeth aren't the worst, but it's my bottom teeth. I legit tell people that I look like a Shih Tzu on the bottom because they are just not the most pleasant thing. And with me working in social media and having my face on the camera all the time, it is just something that I kind of stare at. Like when I'm talking, I'm looking at my bottom teeth like, what the fuck are those? Anyways, so today was my first consultation with a dentist. Now, I know that this will get some slack because you're supposed to go to an orthodontist for Invisalign or braces or any like tooth shifting things. But I have done my research, so I felt comfortable at least going to getting my free consultation done with him. Will I seek a second opinion? Possibly. I knew that going into this appointment. It is a free consultation to see if I am even qualified for Invisalign or if I would be a good candidate for it. And so I was literally just going in to see how it worked. So, it didn't go very well. I'm going to be very honest. So I was a cap kid. If you don't know what that is, I'll stick a picture here. Cap kids are like the kids that have literally a cap, like a silver cap on all their teeth. My back teeth were so bad. Like I have always had caps on my teeth or fillings. Every single time I go into the dentist, it doesn't matter how well I take care of my teeth. I can floss every day. I can brush my teeth twice a day, sometimes 3 times a day. I will go in every 6 months and have a cavity, if not more than one. And I think that's just, maybe it's hereditary, I'm not really sure. It's just weak enamel on my tooth that I feel like they just decay easily. So anyways, I got some x-rays done today at my consultation. And like, you know, when you see, like, when you know you have a filling, it's like, okay, I'm going to get a couple fillings this year, a couple fillings next year, blah, blah, blah. But like when you actually see all of your fillings like blown up on a big screen in front of you, you're sitting there like, wow, do I even have teeth? Like they're basically all fillings. And that's just being like very transparent. It's something I've always been embarrassed about. Like I don't have a real animated, like really big smile because I can see my fillings in the back. So that's just something, again, I've always been self-conscious of. So anyways, like we went through our x-rays and he was like, you know, I know your ultimate goal coming in here was to get straighter teeth and to inquire about Invisalign. We're here to obviously give you straighter teeth, but we also care about like your tooth health. I massively appreciate that because sure, they could have started like shifting my teeth, but if I have all these like loose fillings and cavities, like would they start exposing as my teeth shift, aka create more problems down the road? So ultimate goal obviously is to get straighter teeth, but I also care about like my overall tooth health. So there are some things that I need to address before I can even start shifting my teeth. And that really sucks, but it's just the reality of it. Like I said, I literally have a filling, if not 2 or 3 fillings for every single tooth leading up to these like front 4 to 6 teeth, like canine teeth and forward. So probably 6 teeth on top and bottom. And embarrassing enough, I have a cavity in between these 2 front teeth that are affecting both teeth. So I have to get a filling in this front big tooth on the side of it, as well as this tiny side tooth. I have to get a filling in that as well. So love that for me. But it's just, again, like you have to address your entire mouth when you're thinking about shifting your teeth, and which could potentially shift your bite in your jaw and expose other problems. So, you know, it's not necessarily information I wanted to hear, but it's not information that I guess didn't expect to hear. I know that I have jank teeth. I knew going to the dentist would expose some problems. I haven't been in a couple years, you know, when you get kicked off your parents' insurance. Thanks, Mom and Dad. Yeah, you just don't really prioritize that. So now that I'm going and I'm paying for it myself, love that. What needs to happen like yesterday is my back two on both sides, my back two teeth on the bottom and top really, but we're really just addressing the bottom ones first. So I have a silver filling on all four of those teeth, and maybe it just started as like a one side filling, but over time getting more and more fillings, it's basically pretty much the whole tooth now. And so once you have over like 50% of the tooth as filling, the tooth is just more susceptible to getting more cavities and chipping and all of that, because the majority of it is filling basically. So those back four teeth the majority of them were silver fillings. Silver apparently is made of, like the silver filling, its main ingredient is mercury, and sometimes that mercury can kind of like bleed and dissolve into your tooth. Apparently this is just regurgitated information, so don't quote me on it. But those teeth in the back, even though the root and the bone is very healthy according to the x-rays, the tooth itself has a little bit more damage to it. So around the filling, I have a couple more cavities that have kind of dug out. And I'm getting that like grayish tint, which means the mercury is kind of like dissolving in the tooth. It's just not like, it's not the most updated way to do a filling. So they said that they want to address those fillings and update those, obviously address the cavities around those fillings. And then we're just gonna go ahead and cap it with a crown, I think is what it's called. It'll be a white cap after they address, updating the filling, getting the new cavities, and then they're gonna cap it. So it's a long process before I will even be able to straighten my teeth, but I just wanted to keep you guys in the loop. I feel like maybe someone can relate to this. It will be a long journey with my teeth, but I am ready for it. Obviously, straight teeth is the goal, but I have to address like my tooth health first. I'm paying 2 teeth at a time, and then I'm also addressing these front 2 teeth immediately. So that will be our first appointment. I will address these 4 and then go to these bottom 2 teeth. Oh, holy hot damn. This girl looked different out of that ring light, okay? So I wanted to go ahead and tell you guys one more update, I guess, that happened during the first consultation. So during the x-rays, they actually found that I have like a floating tooth up in my brain. Not really in my brain, but it's like floating up in here. They said it's fairly common, like back in the molars, to have an extra tooth up there, but it's fairly uncommon to have it like up in the front. So they sent me to an orthodontist so I could get some like 3D imaging and some further x-rays, just because when you are shifting teeth, like if you are shifting and you run into a tooth that is like sitting there that hasn't been, brought down properly, then sometimes that can kind of create, headaches or, migraines, or it can create other issues if it's, not addressed. So I did go ahead and get those 3D images and x-rays, and I will stick them on the screen so you guys can check them out. But it's kind of crazy, right? Like I just have like a free floating tooth. So whenever my dentist and I spoke again, he said that he probably would want to extract that tooth before we do any sort of adjustment for Invisalign. So just keeping you guys up to date on that as well. So I'm still gonna address my back 4 molars, these front 2 teeth, and then, once we get a little bit closer to the Invisalign or adjustment period of this whole tooth journey, I will probably have to get that tooth extracted before I can adjust anything. So just add it to the bill, okay? Just add it to the fucking bill. If you guys are interested in following along this whole like tooth Invisalign, like caps and crowns and like all sorts of adult tooth things that you may have to deal with when you're kicked off the family insurance, then make sure you like this video, hit subscribe down below. You can turn on the notification bell. I think it's on this side. So if you guys want to stick around, I would be more than grateful for you. Also, these teeth are kind of expensive, so if I can get, monetized on YouTube, that'd be cool too. So anyways, make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment down below any questions maybe that you have about this whole process, and I can see if I can answer them like throughout me recording them. That would be pretty cool. So anyways, I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will catch you in the next video.